Hello and welcome to the Natural Way of Life. Today is the Scorpio new moon. So new moon is when it's dark in the sky, you won't see the moon. And it's landing in that emotional sign of Scorpio. So Scorpio is a water sign. So this is a real emotional time, I would imagine, for many people, especially if you have Scorpio in your chart. And if you've got it in your chart more than once, I am feeling for you because I have, and it is really super intense. So this is actually the first new moon after the two eclipses that we had in October. So things are still feeling really intense, I think, for a lot of people, especially those of you who are more sensitive to energy and are affected by this lunar energy. Now, there have been a lot of solar flares as well, and solar winds, geomagnetic storms, which are all affecting our energy fields too. So, for many, this will be a super emotional time. Emotions may even be coming up to the surface to be acknowledged. Sometimes, even things we think we had processed or buried down, you can find them literally coming back up. Now, I know for myself, this is feeling like really super overwhelming and challenging, and I just feel like my mind is on this constant track of thoughts coming in, flashbacks, memories, and I guess at the end of the day, if I look at it, it's forcing me to feel into these deep dark energies, which is that Scorpio energy, whether I want to or not. And that's the scary thing. It's like you have control of your mind, but without using substances to numb things out, or unhealthy behaviors or patterns, when you're actually just sat there to focus on what is coming up, it is so hard because you can't run away or escape it. So yeah, if you are feeling your mental health being challenged at the moment or really triggered, I feel for you because this is super intense. So what I've had to do myself personally is just sit with it. I've done some journaling, listen to some music, watch things that make me cry to help me bring out some of those emotions, and also just acknowledge where I am and looking back on where I've come from and where I am today, and just to try and not be too hard on myself, because we can all have those voices inside us that can be either really nice or can be really harsh on ourselves. So it's a lot. And I feel I've had strong blockages as well, and a lot of suppressed emotions, which in all honesty, who knows how to deal with them? Is there a right or a wrong way, or is there just a way that we're forced into having to deal with them? It's a tough one. The only thing I could say is just surrendering into this and how I feel in that moment, and just allowing myself to feel that. And it is really super frustrating, and I don't know if anyone else can relate to this at the moment. Please share in the comments, because it's super helpful when we can share with others to know that we're not alone as we're going through this. And as we go through this transformative time, along with these emotional struggles, you may even find yourself with these kind of ascension symptoms and these feelings in your body, and you might find you're experiencing headaches. You might find like you have a stiff jaw from a lot of tension being held there, or even neck pain, connecting our head and our heart. A lot of people may even find ear or throat issues, and for those struggling with emotions, bouts of maybe nausea or digestive issues. I know I can get that myself, and sometimes it can literally just come on out of nowhere. So with those troubles that a lot of us are going through, just tune into what your body needs and try your best to honour that. So if that is a few days in bed just to rest, you're gonna have to do it, or some time outside walking or exercising. That can definitely help the new waves of energy flow through our systems more easily. It's like when your phone has to go through a software update, we have to let it charge and do its thing. If we ignore it, it won't be able to run on full efficiency, and the same goes for ourselves. And this new moon may also bring sudden changes into our lives, And this will help us, grow and pull us out of sometimes those comfort zones that are holding us back. So just trust that you are being guided to the path you are meant to be on. For many, and I think with it being that Scorpio energy, it is definitely a time of rebirth. So if you have to cry and let out those tears to shift those energy blocks, do not be afraid to do so. We have to look at shedding what no longer serves us and what is holding us back from our true potential. Thank you so much for watching. Lots of love.